Wasn't there this like kid at our high school who transferred in and then faked a British accent?
Was there? I mean, I feel like there probably was,
It
but
it was a black guy. I think he came
now
in
I'm
during
lost.
middle school now. In middle school, then. So like,
Garrett, we had a total of 4 black people in our fucking school. I shit you
well, it
not.
was fucking Lebanon. What do you expect? Point is that he came in during middle school and he had a British accent, but I found out later that he had been faking the British accent for to sound cool that entire time. Like I never talked to the motherfucker. That's just because like I'm antisocial, you know.
Okay, but now I got several problems here. One, British people aren't cool.
He thought having an accent would make him like more unique. He's
Buddy, you're black and British. That combo alone does not spell good for you.
British people can't hurt you. They aren't real. British people. Oh fuck! I ran up. I built up to the wrong platform.
God damn it. Now, Garrett, here's a real question. What's your opinion on centaurs?
They can hit or miss.
I mean, that's a fairly acceptable answer. Nick, I am not sorry that you're here for this.
No, at this point, I've accepted part of this.
Gary, you're not recording, are you?
I started recording while I was talking about missing out on the context because I wanted to
Cool.
stop missing out on the context.
I'm bringing it back.
Bro is becoming the context.
Only for you.
But yeah, like I've seen some good horse girl or centaur stuff. Horse girl is something completely
Okay,
different.
well, horse girl is a
That is something. That is something you stray away from.
Yeah, we do not go
Yeah.
that direction. But like centaurs, I've definitely seen some good and some bad, you know?
It is kind of hit or miss, isn't it?
I have this like disposition where I just assume horse girls are fucking their horses.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
She is the only one that I've met that I can say I don't think that's true. Others,
Wow.
yeah. She's the only one, though. This is the only one.
Okay, but Garrett, in that case, what's that place in the context of us and the centaurs then? I mean, like,
They're half human. Like they're a monster
True.
girl, so it's like
True.
acceptable. Like that's just straight up a horse.
yeah. Okay, well, at least we got that line.
Like
defined.
I'd put it in the same category as Shane Dawson personally.
All right, then.
Are you look
You're
I
not
was just-
wrong.
like
I was
like
not
in
ready for that
taxidermically, horse and cat are both animal. Sorry, maybe taxidermically isn't the correct term.
Anatomically,
Wait.
Not human.
Curtis, get the fuck out of my head.
no,
Like, very
I'm in
much
your
not
head.
human. Like
Fear
Monster
me.
Girl. Monster Girl is like half animal, which makes it a monster, but it's still half human. You can make the argument, like of "Hear me out, bro." You
Yeah, we're
can't
going
really
from
like
hybrid to just straight animal, basically.
yeah, and that's why I think Pyramid Head is the valid answer because in the end, it isn't an actual animal; it's a monster. You
Okay,
know?
yeah, true. And even then, I don't. Does it even actually classify as a monster then, or like?
Or, sorry, the Pyramid Head, or
Yeah, because if you think about it, is he actually a monster, or is it just a human that likes to murder shit?
I'm not privy on Pyramid Head lore, but regardless,
either.
he's like monstrous. Monstrous.
Okay, yeah, that's
Would be the
an
correct way to say that?
acceptable answer.
Yeah, I think you're correct on that.
I'm like the kind of person who read these words in books. You know, I said the word omnipotent in front of my like math teacher in high school, and I said omnipotent, and he's like, "The fuck did you just say to me?"
Okay, yeah, no, that's entirely fair.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I think monster fucking has less to do with being a hybrid and more about being inhuman. I think serial killers, like especially fictional ones, like you don't probably wouldn't want to fuck Jack the Ripper, I would hope. But actually, no,
I mean,
no,
some people are
I
into
I
that.
don't want I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that, honestly.
You really shouldn't.
I would not classify wanting to fuck Jack the Ripper as monster fucker, but maybe Jason Voorhees, you know?
Yeah, but even then, Jason Voorhees isn't really
He has a mystical aspect to him. Maybe
Yeah, but that's it though. I mean,
he's inhuman, monstrous. Um he's fucked up. Who's that guy who wears skin on his face? Oh, Leatherface. Duh.
Leatherface,
Um,
yeah.
Like I would argue he wouldn't count because he is, to my knowledge, just a guy.
Okay, well, in this case, Garrett,
We're getting into a philosophical debate.
It's
about
fine. Shut up.
monster
Okay, it's
fucking.
content.
No, I'm down with this.
But now, how about we redefine monster fucking to the purpose of whatever you are banging is both monstrous and yet compatible with the human genome?
Yeah, well, I've seen some monster fucking.
We're
on
not
the
going to
levels
talk
of,
about them right now. Okay,
like,
I've seen some people trying to fuck a goddamn xenomorph. I don't want
like,
to talk about that right now.
biblically accurate angel levels. Like, if it if it looks human enough.
I mean, that's basically monster.
You know,
fucking right there, though. If it
have
looks
you ever-
human enough. Okay.
Have you ever watched Doctor Who, Curtis, to any significant degree?
Yes, I actually used
Okay,
to watch it a lot.
so did I. I've been wanting to rewatch it. I've rewatched clips instead of doing my job today. Uh,
I'm so
but
proud of you.
Jack Harkness will fuck anything sapient. Anything capable of giving consent, he will fuck it.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
that feels like the ultimate form of monster fucker, in my opinion.
When it comes to philosophical conversations, the game just goes in the background.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
We have to have meta philosophical debates regarding the definition of monster fucking.
It's just a guy thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just the degenerate thing. Honestly, it's kind of
Meta-
potato at this point.
I'm like half in this conversation, half out. But
Mm.
that's better than most conversations, so
Eh.
take that as you will.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, and I think we can both agree that if you say it's your monster fucker and then you say either werewolves or vampires, you're getting removed.
I don't think they count.
That's
Werewolf
too-
is too furry. Vampire is way too human.
It's also
Yeah, but they're also considered a monster, though, and that's what I'm saying. It's
It's
that's
a
the
weird territory.
cringe. Yeah.
Like I'd
take your
fuck a
Twilight-
vampire, but I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't call that monster fucking.
Okay, look, I get that we both watched Castlevania, but no,
I actually never finished Castlevania.
you
I
should
just
have.
lost track of time. It's one of those things, you know.
I didn't finish it either, but I
Castle-
seen enough of it in Castlevania.
Castlevania Season 4 was fucking goated.
Man, I've heard great things about it, and it's just like one of those things. If I started it and I'm too lazy to finish, I did not know we could swim.
Yep. The things I would do to some of those vampires. Just saying.
Like, I'm sure you've seen enough of my Clarice clothes to know
Yeah.
how fucking into vampires I am. But I
There's
would
kind of
not.
a bit of a problem.
That's like the part of the thing of like we mentioned monster fucking. I didn't bring up vampires. They're way too vanilla for this
True.
conversation.
You're not wrong. I mean, basically anything that we're talking about, and it can't be what werewolves, vampires. What the fuck else would fall into
I
this
feel like
category?
just getting rid of werewolves from the conversation is too specific. I think we need to specifically say if werewolves don't count because it's too fucking. We need a reason, you know.
Also, they're mostly human until a very specific point in time.
Okay, yeah, that's also true. So let's just get rid of lycanthropes and vampires then.
Lycanthropes for being part-time monsters, and vampires for being more undead than anything else.
Now, you're probably gonna hate me for this, but you seem like the type of man who'd be in the Rachnia.
Into what?
Rachnia.
Rachnia.
You watch the anime, you should know who it is.
Which anime?
What them spitties do.
I'm gonna need to know the anime, Chief.
Monster Musume, we were literally talking about it not too long ago.
You know how I said start watching things and never finish them?
God, you're killing me. So you'll watch Gushing Over Magical Girls, but you won't
Well, that's because I got into a binge at midnight and read the entire manga in the span of like 6 hours.
That's for Nick. If you want to watch something incredibly fucked up but also funny at the same time, that's the way to go.
Gushing Over Magical
From-
Girls is like just a personal favorite.
I've got rods and I've got screws. I think I need the screws and copper sheets for rotors and the rods and reinforced plates for frames. Yeah.
Snakes, Curtis, or Lamias, I guess specifically.
Okay.
Opinion.
Lamias are where it's at.
Yes, I want her to choke me.
See, he gets it.
Huh.
And actually, if you think about it, Lamias are the most accurate thing in terms of, well, history in general, mostly because of the Greeks.
Oh my God, were the Greeks monster fuckers?
Yes.
keep
Actually,
trying to
No.
I
Greeks
should have.
were
should
just
open it, yeah.
horny. That's all it was.
Yeah,
They were
That was
what?
even in like the
They
kids'
were-
book they gave me in 7th grade
Yeah,
to
they
understand
were.
Greek mythology,
Are
I
you
could
talking
fucking
about
tell.
you talking about the Percy Jackson series, or are you talking?
No,
about...
no, we're talking about an actual Greek mythology. Them motherfucker, Zeus basically fucked anything with legs. It didn't even
Yes.
have to have legs. But no, seriously, if you think about it, Gorgons and Lamias are pretty fucking close.
All right.
I'm
That
pretty sure
doesn't
they both
justify-
come from
that
Greek
does
Depending
not
on the
justify-
depiction of a Gorgon, because a
Yeah.
Gorgon
does
is
not
more snakes
justify
for
the
hair.
means. I know you want to try and justify the means, but you're not gonna.
Well, no, see, because most Gorgons had snakes for hair, but half their body was also still a snake. So I'm pretty sure a Lamia and a Gorgon are basically the same thing, but not quite. There's like a few descriptions here and there.
Do you want to try again?
No, English is hard.
You're right. You're basically my brother. He's my brother. He's not thin.
Okay, so you're the same way to him that I am to Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Except
also
some-
why me and Garrett cannot be left unsupervised.
Yeah.
It's just
I
we
mean,
somehow,
we were alone in here for a while and suddenly started talking about monster fucking. Speaking
No,
of
I have-
speaking of that, Angel Girls, technically canon in solo leveling, but we don't think we see them
In
explicitly.
solo leveling? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
I've read
That's
the whole
wild.
thing.
Technically, they're canon.
No.
There were angels. There were angels. There has to be a female angel somewhere.
Oh my god.
You can't beat Garrett on that logic, dude.
Stop
It's just a
being
dead end road.
horny.
No.
Oh my lord.
You willingly joined this VC while Curtis and I were being horny.
Dude.
This is a you
What?
problem. This is a you problem.
Garrett's not wrong.
Dude, save yourself. Just leave. Honest
You
to
can't
God.
run from me, Harry.
No,
Your
this
cousins
is
are next.
quality content,
It's
dude.
not, bro. I
This is
promise
quality
you should just
content.
leave.
Yeah, give me
So
just
is
a
this where monster porn came from?
These fuckers, yes.
More than
Yeah,
likely.
from them.
Look, I'm gonna be real. You guys walked in on this. We were here
Yeah.
first.
Listen,
Like
complaining,
like I said, I am mostly tuned out of this conversation.
Don't
Most.
lie to
Strikers?
yourself.
I keep trying to tune out of it, and they just keep saying some outlandish type crap. and I'm just like,
You
okay,
continue to bring yourself in though because you could choose to leave and you're not.
Yeah, you
He's
see,
got you there.
Yeah,
we're
good
having
point. You know
a
what?
thought-provoking discussion
nope.
about
You know what?
fucking demonic
left-
beings.
My brain has left the chat.
It was never here to begin with.
Oh no, it was. It's just it was now lost because of you.
No, so what I'm hearing is that me and Garrett did our jobs right.
Don't have too much fun, and remember lube, protection, and anything necessary. Have fun.
It's fine. Most
don't use that
monsters can't get pregnant anyway.
Fair enough.
Well, depends on the one. If it's a lamia, you're probably safe
I don't know.
because they have eggs, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that it can't,
Depending on the physiology, I guess you'd have to go on a case by case.
Well,
suppose.
well, I mean, the thing about a platypus, because it technically lays eggs, but it's a mammal.
I don't understand. I think they're the outlier. Just don't fuck a platypus girl. Do
I
not
never
suck
thought I'd
the
hear
milk
that
from her
statement.
fur. Please, I need to not remember this in the morning, so that I'm equally confused.
Oh, this is getting worse and worse as time
I'm not
goes
even
on.
drunk. I'm sober. I can't even make the
Very-
excuse.
Choosing very hard to. It's very hard to believe you.
Just casually
imagine
rotate your
that.
spine.
Oh. Garrett, what if we told you about casually rotating people's spines?
Only with
feel like-
consent.
I feel like that's
Exactly.
still good.
But they always say no, so I just do it anyway, you know?
Oh, okay.
Spine
this is why you're on the
rotations.
list.
Spine rotations are perfectly safe as long
Bruh.
as they are removed from the body first. It teaches a very important lesson about proper communication with your partner and corpse fucking.
Yeah, I only heard
You
the
did
proper.
not just say that.
I've only heard the proper communication part. The other stuff was tuned out completely.
Oh,
Oh, you. Come on, man. It's just a little. It's just a little consensual necrophilia.
I thought you were about to say it's just a little crime. That's why I got a heater for your thighs.
I don't know.
I thought you
I
were
don't
going to
know.
start
See,
quoting
I
the
don't
song at me.
see. I don't know how it was consensual if they are dead. So
Well, they're both dead.
yeah,
Demon
except-
fucking.
A question, actually. Ghosts. So, depending on your interpretation of like hell and all that, you could vary between like the devils in hell. I'm not like too privy on knowledge of the Bible, so I'm paraphrasing what I'm understanding. This, depending on what you read, devils are the fallen angels that came with Lucifer, or they are souls of the damned who became devils working for the devil, or demons who work for the devil. So there is like a very thin line between ghost fucking and devil fucking.
Yeah.
I would argue they're both still a form of monster fucking, depending on how you see a ghost being undead versus monster fucking.
Wow, look at
We
that.
had that
We really looped
conversation
way the
about
fuck back
vampires.
around again, didn't we?
Yeah, so we had that conversation about like vampires not counting because they're pretty much just a walking corpse. So, but I wonder how that defines in terms of ghosts.
Good question. Probably prison.
Fair. Well, it depends on if you were the responsible party and also which state you're in.
Yeah, I forgot. You remember, it's not illegal to eat a corpse. It's how you obtain the corpse.
Exactly. Cannibalism is not strictly illegal on the federal level. I don't know how.
but back in the South, we do things differently, like cannibalize people.
I hope my roommate isn't like just sitting on the toilet wondering what the fuck I'm talking about.
That would be incredibly hilarious.
Because he can only hear my side of the conversation. So sometimes I reply something really fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
Like how necrophilia isn't strictly illegal on the federal level.
I thought necrophilia was, but cannibalism wasn't.
I don't want to Google that. Actually, fuck it. 1 second.
About to say, since when does that stop you?
I've got a VPN and the Tor browser. I'll be safe.
Exactly. Oh, no, never mind. I painted the wrong set of walls.
Oh, don't blame me for that.
You're still a motherfucker, but...
Well, I'm making it easier on the eyes.
I don't know why, but I thought you were about to just fucking flashbang me.
Do you want me to? I'll do it.
No.
Alright, open your DMs. I'll send a picture of my cock.
It's not a Tuesday.
Yeah, it is a Wednesday. Here you go. Here's a picture of my cock.
It better be a chicken. I fucking knew it.
You know me too well.
Okay, see, being goons, I think, still has the normal fucking connotation to it, but gooning is a whole new fucking thing now.
But it used if we, huh? Oh, reentry.
Yeah.
It used to be able to just turn it into a verb. Like we're just sitting around here gooning, and now that has a completely different fucking meaning.
Yeah.
And I blame the woke left. I blame everything on everything on the everything. All these squares make a circle.
All these squares make a circle.
But yeah, the fucking term means something completely different now because of a bunch of weirdos online probably watching My Little Pony, and now
Yeah.
I'm fucked. I just
Let's
heard my
remember, it
bathroom
was-
door unlock, which means they heard part of that conversation.
Do
Well-
you guys share a bathroom, or?
Yeah, it's connected, so you know, I can't look at them ever again.
Nah, it'll be fine. It's funny. What's the worst that happens? They ask to fucking join.
That is the worst thing, honestly. Like between getting RA called on me and asking them to fucking join, that's the winner by a long shot.
Not you asking them to join, them asking you to join.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd rather them just call the RA on me and get yelled at.
What are
Like,
they
what
gonna
the-
yell at you for?
Being a fucking weirdo.
Garrett, you go to college. I feel like it's kind of a fucking
I'm a
requirement. there, bud.
weirdo.
I'm a weirdo, Harry.
Harry, R.I.P.
All
The
right,
worst, the worst fucking sailor that ever lived. I love me some fracking.
here's-
Hey, Red, you like fracking? Is he asleep?
Possibly. Probably.
Your keyboard is not your pillow, buddy. You're gonna wake up with the letter J stamped on your face, like some sort of really lame version of Jason Todd.
That's hilarious. It's
Bro,
also awkward when
imagine
it doesn't
imagine you're
fucking-
arguing with someone, and you jokingly tell them, "I'll send you to the Shadow Realm, buddy," and they respond with, "I'll send you to my goon cave." Do they win this argument?
I believe so.
Do you surrender?
I would heavily recommend it.
I fucking hate that I know things on the internet now.
Yeah. The
I
internet's
miss-
not a fun place.
I miss not knowing what the fuck that meant. It is placed on top of an iron node at our base.
Never mind then. I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
I guess you just dismantled an iron line and decided to not clean up after yourself. How
Or
rude.
completely forgot it was
You
there.
could have at least handed her a towel.
No. I wanted to wear that shit like a fucking face mask.
Here's good for
Which
your
is funny.
skin.
It is good for the skin. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
there
make
you
the same thing. I'm still a little sad that Power doesn't have tits, but you know, you take what you can get.
It's fine. She has personality.
Yeah,
not a good
sure.
personality.
Let's go with that, bud.
Not a good personality, but a personality regardless.
It's like if a cat had rabies kind of personality.
Yeah, exactly. She's quite literally feral.